Broadcasting live worldwide.
Good morning, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Today is Monday, November 23rd, 2020. You know, they say that kindness does not exist anymore, that many people all over the world are just become very mean and angry. A lot of people all over the world have changed. Yes, we're not living in normal times, but I want to share with you today on this special edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin, special week as we approach Thanksgiving week. And I'm going to prove to you that kindness still exists. Have Faith, Let It Begin starts right now.
On June 16, 2018, a show designed for you, The Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin. Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, I am Mia, and you are listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Can you say have faith, let it begin? Huh? Yeah. Yeah? Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Today is Monday, and I'm walking Cody. And I wanted to go over so many different things with you today. But one thing is for sure that I think we should definitely talk about is how often we hear that their kindness and the people out there all over the world have changed. I'm here to tell you that kindness still exists. Kindness is so important. One random act of kindness can go a long way. You know, this past weekend, I had an opportunity to look back at people writing notes and sharing stories. And I want to share with you a story from Shannon, who wrote on Twitter this past week that her 19-year-old son bought a car today. The guy who sold it took the cash. You see, the car was for $1,000. The son gave the gentleman the $1,000 in cash. The gentleman counted it and then handed it back to the young man. And he said, "Good luck in college. Pay it forward." It brought tears to her eyes, and also mine. There are many stories out there just like that one. Like the time I read about somebody who wrote. Her name is Tammy. And Tammy wrote that years ago, she was a broke bartender. And as a regular, the regular would arrive and the bartender, I actually read that wrong. Let me read exactly what she wrote. Years ago, I was broke and needed to get home. A regular where I bartended gave me a check for $300 and told me to pay it forward. 2 years ago, her neighbor needed to get home to her dying mom. So she knocked on her door and handed her a check for $300. She paid it forward. She gave her a random act of kindness. There's so many different stories out there, and one that just keeps going on and on. And these are real stories. Real people. I remember the time when I was a server. And sure goes a long way. So as we get closer and closer to the holiday season, as we're about to do something totally different that we've never done before, and that is spend Thanksgiving, for most of us, with our immediate family, and not see others during this holiday season, because all of us have to stay home during this crazy pandemic. There are so many needing and wanting people that need food and shelter. If you know someone, give all that you can. Do all that you can to be that person, like these two young ladies who paid it forward. who did all they could. All of us here today know what it feels like to have things given to us. At times, somebody at one point in our life, at one point, have been given a present or have been given a gift. It's time for all of us to do the same, to give back, to help others, family. This morning, I wanted to share that with you because I wanted to embrace the good that actually is in this world. That there are people out there that actually are willing to give what they can, to provide, and to pay it forward. I hope that all of you today got something out of today's episode. I hope that all of you today will pay things forward and will continue to be kind so that we can continue to prove that kindness does exist. Have a great Monday. And never forget, have faith, let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, man love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.